Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Today we're going to finish setting up military science, at least, and we'll probably get some other stuff done too. Real quick before I forget, I'm going to set up one more machine making grenades. Even though that's not strictly required for the science packs, I am going to be using grenades to clear trees. So I think it'll be good just to have a little bit of extra production capacity so that we can make the science packs and build up an inventory of grenades at the same time. Because look, I'm almost out of grenades. Sometimes I crack myself up. Okay. So we need to make turrets next. And turrets are iron hogs, as you can see. So we need one of these a second. And that's going to take 8 machines making turrets. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, and I'm going to start them up here. Oh my goodness, I ran out of machines. Okay, I'm going to make them up here. That's 4, 6, and 8. So that way these machines on the bottom won't have any trouble getting resources. And as a matter of fact, let's go even one better. And I messed up. I need to move this over. Or do I? No, I don't. Okay, let's try something here. There's 2, 4, 6, and 8. And as a matter of fact, let's do 10. No, let's not do 10. I'm not going to do extra turret machines because hopefully we'll be switching over to laser turrets pretty soon. I don't think we need to make a lot of extra gun turrets. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the output over here. Okay, so the science packs are going to be coming down on the right side of the belt, and the turrets will be coming down on the left side of the belt. And then what I'll do is I'll put a priority splitter here. And we'll say output priority on the left, and we're going to filter it for science packs. Okay, so only science packs are going to come out on this side. And then on this side, we'll get turrets. And we'll put just a single stack of those in a box. Again, I want to get to laser turrets before too much longer. Okay, and I think that'll work. And that way it saves us from putting another belt and having to do long inserters and stuff. Right, because then we can just do the regular yellow inserters to pick up the turrets off the belt. Like so. I think it'll work. Okay, so these take 8 seconds to make. They require copper and iron. 20. Yeah, and on the belt we're going to need 20 per second iron and 10 per second copper. So that's essentially going to be, that's like a red belt of iron and half a red belt of copper, half a red belt of gears. All right, so let's run the red belt of iron. And we'll put fast inserters on that. Military science it has a very heavy consumption of iron plates, obviously. And then we'll have, now let me see. On top of that, we've got 10 gears per second. Those take 2 plates each. So in total, we're going to need 40 iron plates per second coming into this area. Okay, so we're going to need essentially 1 red and 1, well, we'll need 2 reds. A red and a yellow would take care of it, but we're going to need 2 reds, and then we got to figure out somehow to get the gears and the copper fed in. So I'm kind of wondering, maybe what if we did something like this? I think this might work if I put the, yeah, and then this could actually this could just be the copper plate. Yeah, let's see. I want to make this as long as possible, and then I'll reverse it. That way I get this as far away as it can go without me having to guess where it should be. Okay, so this is going to be iron plate. That's going to be iron plate. Now this is going to be more gear machines than I need, but how many do these need? They each need 10 gears every 8 seconds. That's a little over 1 per second, right? These machines can make 2 a second, so yeah, ideally we would need 5 machines making gears. But I'm going to set it up this way. I mean, we'll have more machines than we need making the gears. But that's okay. They're still, we're still only going to consume the same amount of iron. And I think it makes it easier to set this up this way, where each machine is getting its own machine with gears. Okay, so that's iron, and then, or no, that's copper, and then this is iron as well. Now, 2 red belts of iron is more than we can currently provide. So we're going to have to add more smelting once we get this rolling. Okay, so we'll add in the inserters for the gears. And then for the copper, yeah, we can even do this a little bit more cleanly, like this. I like the fact that you can do this with red inserters. You can put them one next to each other and pull from two different distances away. Okay. Well, let's hook it up and see if it does what we're expecting. Okay, and I'm going to put this, I'll put priority on the left, because as I said, this This really needs to be a full belt. Well, almost a full belt. It needs 20 a second. A red belt can handle 26.6 per second. Okay. And let's throw in some more lights here. And let's check our power. Oh, okay. Well, we're not doing any science now, so it's not surprising that the power is fine. Okay, and then this needs to be iron as well. So I'll do another one of these after, and then I'll put the priority back up on this top belt. And then I'll do the same thing here. And this this priority stuff is what I intend to do instead of rebalancing the bus all the time. I'll just use priority belts or priority splitters to shift. You know, so if I'm pulling from this side, I just prioritize everything to this inside belt, prioritize the output, and then just let the rest go down. And then if I need to pull down, I shift everything over to this side. And that way you don't have to put those big 4x4 balancers all the time. Okay, so the gears are gearing up. And I need some undergrounds of both colors. And then that's going to be copper. And this copper is all going to have to be upgraded to be red belts too before too long. Okay, this should do it. Let's see what happens. Waiting to get that initial load in. All right. Cool. I'm pretty happy with this build. And here come our first 2 military science packs. Let's make sure they pass through okay. Very good. And it'll probably be a while before any of the turrets make it past here. Yeah, and it looks like we have the ratios right. Everything, all the machines are running. I think that very soon we're going to run out of iron. Or at least it won't be enough iron. We're okay now because all these furnaces are full of plates. So they're just emptying out. See, these all have 100 plates inside. So right now they're just emptying out everything they have, which they can do faster than they can actually smelt new plates. So you can see this one towards the end has none inside. Actually, several of the ones towards the end. Yeah, this one's got 20 extra, and these numbers will all just gradually go down to nothing, and that's when the iron problems are going to start. Okay, so let's get off of advanced oil and let's find some useful military research. Flamethrowers would be awfully nice. Grenade damage. That's what I'm going to do first. I want to get up to level 3 grenade damage, because that'll allow us to one-shot the trees with the grenades, which will make life a lot easier when we're clearing trees. Okay. Yeah, so still no turrets have gone through. But like I said, I don't expect that to happen for quite some time. Okay. So now that that's done, let's get back to what we had started before, which was trying to make a few bots. Okay, I'm going to need more batteries. Yeah, what do those batteries take again? Iron and copper plate. Okay. Let's go take some of that stuff over there. We'll do several stacks of each. All right, that didn't take long. That would be cool if we got all 3 levels done before our iron starts to become a problem. All right, we'll do like 2 stacks of each. Okay, so now I can make a personal roboport, which is amazing and awesome. And then we'll make 10 construction robots. Reason being that maybe, yeah, you know what, let's do another one. Let's do another roboport. I need more red circuits. Okay, now I can make one. So we'll have 2 roboports. Each one of these allow us to command 10 bots. Okay, so we'll have 10 bots, and then I can make 4 more solar panels to fill this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we need to make 20 bots. So I'm going to need 20 flying robot frames. That's going to require 4 batteries, 40 batteries rather. And yeah, I already have 40 batteries. So we'll just let that run. I'm just going to drive in reverse. Do. Okay. And then you can watch me go back and forth in a not quite straight line. There's a nice mod called Vehicle Snap. If I was using mods, I would have that in here. It makes it so that when you turn in like, I think 12.5 degree increments or something like that. Maybe it's less than that. Or more than that. Maybe it's like 22.5 degrees. Anyway, it makes it really easy to align yourself straight up and down or straight left and right so that you don't run into things like I do all the time. Okay, so let's get these motors. And we need to craft... I'll just do it over here. We need to craft some electric motors. Okay, these guys, electric engine units. So I'll put a machine here that's unbarreling lubricant and have that feed in there. So we'll get a stack of our lubricant barrels, place that inside. And then I think, yeah, I can just feed a stack of circuits and a stack of engines. And I just need 20. Wow, those barrels emptied out fast. How much does this need? 15 each. I think we have enough. I'll put the empties back in here. Okay, so let's put in our other roboport. And there's another solar panel. Okay, so we got 3. Let's go test it out. Find some unsuspecting trees. Gone. Nice. What else we got? Yeah, let's do flamethrowers. And then we can start to make some flamethrower ammo. I think we can do that over in our little bootstrap refinery. Yeah, see, there's the iron running out. Okay, what does flamethrower ammo take? Steel and oil. Okay, I've got lots of steel with me, so that's no problem. I need another one of these. Okay, looks like we've used up all the barreled acid, so we can pick that up. All right, let's make another chemical plant. Should probably put another turret over here, just in case. Oh yeah, that's gonna take a while. Let me stop these solar panels from producing temporarily. I could probably just use that one actually. Let's turn that on and crank out a little more lubricant. Okay. Let's see if these are lined up the way that we want them to be. Yes. Okay. So we can put that right there. One pipe there. Two pipes there. Okay. All right, then I'll put in, let's say, 2 stacks of steel. No, let's just put in all the steel. Because these take 5 each, so that way we ought to be able to get a big stack of it. Let me take back some just so I can make the flamethrower. Then we'll put it back in. And then we can go back to, oh no, I need steel. And then we'll go back to making solar panels. Okay, so now we got a flamethrower. Flamethrowers are really good at destroying biter nests. And biters too. Surprisingly, I don't think that they're that good at taking out trees. You can burn trees, but it makes a lot of pollution, and the trees don't all just disappear. Like some of them will burn and disappear, and you'll never see them again. But a lot of them they just turn black, and then you just have these charred trees sitting there. Okay, I think that's all that I needed there, right? Where were the robot frames? Here. Yeah, they take 1 engine each. All right, so let's change this to make the robot frames. We'll feed that with what we got. We just need some steel plate, and then we can start making some construction bots. Okay, and with the rest of the engines that I have, I am going to make pumps. Because we're going to be doing oil next, and I'm going to want to have pumps for that. Let's get rid of these barrels. I don't need those in my inventory. Nor do I need 19 pieces of stone. Okay, I don't really have anything to do with them anyway. All right, so we got flamethrowers. Let's see if there's anything else that's interesting. Combat robotics. I don't usually use that stuff. Laser turrets. Yes, please. Let's get that researched. That's going to be our long-term defense strategy. Laser turrets are great. Okay, so now that I have roboports, you can see this blinking on my map. So now all the stuff that I have ghosted that I haven't built yet, it's starting to recognize. And I think we'll need to endeavor to build the rest of the mall soon on the other side of this walkway. Especially when we think we're going to want to have trains. All right, how are we doing here? 3. Okay, that's going to take a little while. Yeah, so let's start gathering up what we need for oil on a larger scale. I think I'll put the refinery. I think I'll run this walkway across, assuming that that's enough room for the bus. I'll run this walkway across, and then I'll put the refinery. No. And I'm saying no because I need water, and there's water up here, and there's water over here. So maybe it would be better. Yeah, why don't I I'll put the refinery over here, north of the smelting area. I think that'll be a good place for it. Laser turret's done. That was fast. Explosives. Those don't really get us anything that we need right away. So we'll do some more gun damage. Okay. So the oil patch that I think we're going to use will have to be up here, these two. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right, so we need to make 22 pump jacks to begin with. Let's grab some green circuits. And steel. Lots and lots of steel. That was 5, 10. Okay, let's get some pipes. $15. All right, now we're crafting gears. Let's grab gears. 21, 2. Okay, and then we'll need. Okay, we can do another level, but let's do bullet damage, because bullet damage helps turrets as well as our personal guns. So that's you get more benefit for your investment there. Okay, so we have 22 pump jacks on the way. Let's do 4 storage tanks. I've got my pumps. And I think we need to do more pipes. Let me pick this up. Let's look at that mall blueprint and see where pipes get made, because I'm pretty sure I have that in there. There's belts. This is upside down. Yeah, we have inserters, and then we have factories. Yeah, I see pipes up there too. Okay, so let's do this. let's make a blueprint of everything above those inserters so that we can start to put that down. And we'll do that before we go and get the do the refining. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, so on the other side we need all this stuff, right? Okay. So we can take, essentially we can erase everything from here on down. And then we can take a blueprint of that. All right, and then we'll erase this. Okay, let's get bullet damage 4. And then I need to get some landfill and finish that last solar panel. Okay, so let's do that, get that mall squared away, and then we will start setting up the refinery. Once we have the refinery, we can make red circuits. When we have red circuits, we can make blue science and lots of other nice things that we need. We should also start making steel furnaces, which require steel plate and stone brick, both of which we have over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is set up a machine here that's going to make the steel furnaces for us. Okay, and let's get another one of those on there. All right, so how many of those are we going to need? Well, one of these lines is 48. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we round it up to 50, that's 400. 500. So we're going to need about 500 and change. I don't know how much those stack, but we can check that by just putting it in our logistics slot. All right, one stack is 50. So let's just get 10 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 10 slots. So that'll be 500 steel furnaces. So we'll get those started, and then we can upgrade these to steel and red belts, and we can start adding more because we're going to need it. We're low on iron already. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.